Hello viewers, hello family, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'll be talking about how to know if the man or that guy that has been around you, how to know if he's the one. And this question is usually a question that bothers many people and that got them confused. Yes, that time that you're just, there's this there's this butterfly in your belly and you just want to be sure if it's the one. If you're at this junction, then this video is for you. For the married ones amongst us, I'm sure you know how you go to conclude that your husband or your wife is the one. So I'll be sharing based on my personal experiences. And even before I dive deep into that, I want you to know that the main reason why you are confused about this particular person is one, probably you set a high standard for yourself. Like you have a high standard and high taste of men. So, my dear, that's why you are confused. Or better still, God is telling you this man is yours, but judging his physical appearance or her physical appearances has actually made you feel like he's not the one. Yes, that feeling, right? So I'll tell you what are the signs to actually look out for and what are the confirmations you would get if it's the one. The first thing is, does his values align with yours? You know what I mean by values? If you're a godly woman or you're a godly man and the other person is all this club girl, there are so many things and we define values based on our own personal self, how we grew up, environment influences a lot. So I would tell you that, does this value aligns with yours? Does his religion or belief aligns with yours? Hmm. Is it the kind of man or the kind of person that you know that if there is a way to correct or there's a way to speak the truth, is he always bitter or authoritative with it? There are some things that you don't like, and does he actually listen to you to compromise to agree? Those are the things you need to look out for. Not wasting too much time is mutual respect. Respect, does he respect you? Like, you know does he respect you? I mean, when you're outside together, how does this person treat you? Yes, because the way they treat you as a stranger will mean so much. Will actually determine or will give you, is it a vibe now of how they will treat you when you become a friend or when you even become a wife. Familiarities actually like reduces a lot of respect. So I'm telling you that, does is there a mutual respect? Then apart from that, do you trust him? Can you depend on him or her? Like, can you show the person off in public? Let's not talk about the spiritual things yet. Let's focus on all the physical, and I mean those things are not spiritual yet. Are you sure those person meet your standards? I don't mean I don't mean the maybe the physique now, or I mean tall, cute, and handsome. That's our own definition. I want tall, dark, cute, handsome. No, I'm not talking about that. All I'm saying is, are you sure you can show him or her off? Are you sure he listens? You can trust him, is dependable, he supports you, and even does your instinct like agrees with every conversation you've had thus far with the person. These are issues that you need to just sit down and think about. Then you trash it out. Then the major one is, does the Holy Spirit approves this person? Have you prayed about it? Yes, because if you actually agree to walk the journey of life and love with someone that God has not given you a go ahead over, my dear, it might seems like this person is your all in all. But by the time you get married, people changes with time. God might disapprove the relationship for a reason, because the person might just be a wolf in a sheep clothing. And that's why you need to pray. You don't judge based on the actions they are putting forward at the moment. That's why I'm saying please don't neglect the spiritual factor. And I mean this, I mean you need to pray and receive the confirmation and even the conviction yourself. Don't go over to pastors, don't go over to your parent to help you pray about it, because by the time the journey of marriage itself begins, none of them will be there to see you through. You understand? Then these are the things you need to consider. You need to pray, prayer first, because when you receive this positive confirmation, that is when you can start realigning your values, realigning a lot of things, trying to compromise for each other, trying to agree on so many issues. But without that first, don't go into any relationship, and don't, because of spirituality alone, marry somebody or go after someone. Hey, I talk my own. Oh, Abi, my fellow married men and women that is seeing this video right away, what do you think? Should a lady actually, or should a man propose to a lady because of physical appearance alone, or because of spiritual reasons alone? No, spiritual reasons and physical appearance should go hand in hand. But I will tell you categorically that if God approves a man or a woman in your life, yours is to just say yes and then readjust to work in alignment with God's will. Because whatever God says yes to, no man can say no to it. And how do you receive confirmation from God? Don't wait until you want to make a choice of life partner before you start hearing from God. It's the first thing you need to do is, before you even think of a marital relationship at all, you need to understand how God communicates to you. What do I mean? The Bible said, I know my sheep and my sheep knows me. That is, they know my voice. Are you sure you recognize the voice of your father before a guy will now come and meet you and say, "You, the Lord said, you are my wife," or a lady will say, "I saw you. You were drawing water from the well and filling up my pocket." Please don't fall under any manipulation of spiritual revelations. Please don't fall under that. All I'm saying in essence is just ensure you work with God closely, and you know the way your father communicates with you, and then check out if this particular person, if his value aligns with yours. Check out if this particular person is dependable, if he's hardworking, if, if he can compromise easily, if he's not selfish. These are the things you need to look out for. If he's not selfish, if he's helpful, if he's future and goal oriented, if this person can stand for you, they can support you, they can defend you. Everybody has we have different ways at which love is being interpreted or communicated to us. So you need to just sit down and check in within yourself. Don't let anyone decide for you when it comes to marriage, please, because you're not gonna like it. Nobody is going to live with you. So now, tell me in the comment section if this video has blessed you, if this discussion has blessed you. All these advices I gave, they are just based on my experiences so far, and even from the experiences I've heard people share. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's someone that needs this advice to watch this video. And please, married people amongst us, please drop a comment. How did you know that your husband or your wife was the one for you? What were the signs you received? What were the convictions you got? How did you know that the relationship was actually meant to begin at the time? And thank you so much. Until the next video. Thank you. I love you. Bye bye.